Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. So today we will be talking about the cost of living here in Dubai. Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. So today we will be talking about the cost of living here in Dubai. So guys, if you're planning to live and work here in UAE or in Dubai, you need to consider the three major things. First will be the rent, second will be the transportation, third will be the food expenses. I will not include the other miscellaneous things like the clothing and some other, shopping, because it will be depends on you. Let's start. So, what to consider in the cost of living here in Dubai? First is the rent. This may be your biggest expense that you may consider. The market of real estate fluctuates a lot in Dubai and rents are very expensive. So, I'm gonna give you some estimates, guys, for how much is the bed space, bedroom, one bedroom hall, studio room, a room, or a partition. So usually, if you're alone, I think it's better, or it's cheaper if you will go for a bed space only. You can look for a bed space which is around 700 to 1,000 dirhams. So there's a lot of postings of bed space in social media, especially on Facebook. You can see it there. If you want the roommates, which is all girls or all boys, all bachelors, family, you can see it there. Just make your research before coming in, because there's a lot of cheap bed space everywhere depending on the location that you want. Next will be partition. Usually partition, it's a small kind of room. It's like a bed space basically, but there's a cover. It's small. It's the same like a bed space, but there's a cover. Sometimes they put a curtain as a cover, or what do you call that? Plywood, or that thing. So I think because of that cover, it will cost you around 1,200 to 2,000. It depends. Mostly couples is the one who's getting into this partition, because they can't be in a bed space, So next will be a studio room. Studio room, usually the real estate will ask you to give 4 payments, 4 checks or 5 checks, depends. But sometimes they're usually asking for 4 checks, like quarterly. You need to give the check. You need to pay the rent quarterly. And there will be a contract. If you're gonna get a studio room, they'll give you a 1-year contract, which is renewable every year if you want to stay. But unlike bed space and partition, it is a monthly basis only. Next will be the 1-bedroom hall. Will cost you around 4,000 to 7,000 a month, depending on the location. So I am renting a 1-bedroom hall in Al Wasl. It's like along Al Diafa Road. I'm paying 50,000 dirhams a year. So it's like 4,100 something monthly. So yeah. You can also rent a room inside the 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom hall. I think this will cost you around 2,500 or 4,000. It depends how big the room is, and also depending on the location. Again, there is a lot of sites that you can check. So for you to be able to find your apartment or your room or your bed space or your partition, you can use Facebook, you can check Dubizzle, you can check Property Finder. So in addition, you need to consider paying the electricity and the internet. In some cases, especially if you're in a bed space or in a partition, the landlord is giving you the price including the utilities like the DEWA, which is the electricity and the water, blah blah blah, and the internet. So I think that's it. But usually, like me, I'm paying 500 to 1,000 dirhams a month for my DEWA, my electricity and water, and some Dubai municipality fee, something like that. And I'm paying 175 for my internet. So I don't have Wi-Fi at home because I already have my postpaid plan, which gives me 200 GB of data and 600 minutes of calls. Flexi calls, guys, huh? So you can call internationally also. And I don't want to get a Wi-Fi because we're not at home all the time. So we'll be there only for a few hours to sleep, to wake up, and then on rest day. But you know, it's like a useless thing since we have our own postpaid plan, both of us, me and A. So that's why we need to be here in Dubai. You need to be practical and everything. You need to be practical on deciding on everything. So guys, next will be transportation in Dubai. You have many options to choose from as to your mode of transportation here in Dubai aside from walking. So you can have your own car, you can ride a taxi, you can use the public transportation, which is the bus and metro or the tram. So guys, getting a driver's license is really expensive here in Dubai. So I'm telling you to get settled first before thinking of getting a driving license because it will cost you a lot. So here in Dubai, they're very strict of giving the license. They need to train you first. You need to pass all the exams to get your license. There will be a final road test wherein you will drive beside the examiner and they will check if you are ready to have your license. And to tell you, the cost of the driver's license is more than the cost of the car. If you're planning to get a license, I think you should save at least 6,000 to 10,000 dirhams. When I got my license, I think it only cost me around 5,000 because I got my license for the first exam. Oh! And guys, you know, the petrol here or the gas is really cheap among anywhere in the world, I think. It's really cheap. It's like, for example, I'm using this Yaris for how many years now, and my full tank is just like 65 dirhams. So I'm gonna put the conversion here, 65 dirhams for a full tank of Yaris. Next will be the taxi. Taxi is not that expensive also, because they have a minimum of 12 dirhams if I'm not mistaken. Taxis is everywhere. Taxis are 24/7, and I think Dubai is the safest country. So you don't need to worry if you're riding on a taxi. You can report them. There will be hotline 24/7 also for you to call if something is going on, something's wrong with the driver or the way he drives, or if he's drunk and all like that. So next is the bus, tram, and metro. This public transport is really cheap. This is just based on my research, guys, because I don't use public transport. And since I come here in Dubai, I think I only use public transport for 3-4 times or 5 times. I'm not sure. So yeah, metro, bus, and tram will cost you only 3 dirhams per ride. There are 2 zones, the red line and the green line. Using the RTA Note card, you can go to anywhere you want in Dubai, but not in Abu Dhabi and some other Emirates. If you want to go to some other Emirates like Abu Dhabi, Ajman, Sharjah, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, Al Quwain, even in Oman if you want, you can use the bus. It's really cheap. The RTA Noll card, guys, is rechargeable. Lastly, cost of the food here in Dubai. The foods are not that expensive, but as I say earlier, it all depends on you. If you want to cook at home, buy from any local groceries and all, you can find the cheap ingredients. All the ingredients are cheap. It will help you save a lot of money if you're gonna cook at home and prepare your own food. The cost of the food that you will eat will be depending on your needs. Pork is available in all supermarkets, but there will be a separate section for that. Even some import goods, a little bit expensive. What else? I think I said everything. Everything that I said is just the 3 major things that you need to consider for coming here in Dubai. And also, like clothes, like any shopping and all like that will not be included because it all depends on you again. So basically, everything that I said will be depending on you. If you really want a posh kind of lifestyle here in Dubai, then expect more expenses. If you're just a normal like me, spend less. So guys, if you like this video, please put a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be updated all the time. Next topic will be the Dubai driving license, guys. Since I told you already earlier that I will be talking about the Dubai driving license, what will be the cost, exams, I can give you some tips and all. So just find it out on my next video. Bye!